Couple days into camp, how you feel things are going for you guys? Like, what's really stood out to you so far?
I feel like, what stood out to me so far, I probably have to say just our connection and just, all the guys we're all going through the same thing. We're all going through the same battle, the same grind, and just us being able to just be connected, be a family, and just day in, day out, be there for one another. If we make a play, just supporting each other and just being there for each other and, having fun, having energy and stuff like that. And I feel like that's really just a step in the right direction.
Defensive line's been definitely one of the storylines because there's so many different faces there. How are things shaping up on that side of the trenches for you guys so far?
Things are going along pretty well. I mean, we have a lot of guys, a lot of new faces, a lot of guys that are new to the program. And, we got a freshman right here. His name's Gideon. He's my little brother. Making sure he's right every day. We got also, I think 5 new transfer defensive ends. Jaden Jones, we got Marcus Bradley, we got Kamari Stevens. Those guys have been great for us. Brian Whitehead, they've been all great. And just seeing how we can dwell together as a family, most of us are on our last year. Noah Collins, can't forget him. All of us are really going on to our last year. And so, it's going to be a lot of it's very competitive right now. It's a very competitive spot, but it's making all of us better. And I feel like we're going in the right direction.
I mean, you're definitely one of the veterans of this team. I mean, have you had a chance to even look back, like where the program's been when you first got here to the point it is now?
Man, 2021, that was a struggling year for us. Not really say there was any culture. The older guys, it was very cliquey and stuff like that. And I think we've just grown in such a great way with our connection, our culture, our leadership. We're going on our last year. Guys who graduated high school in 2021, and we're going on 2024. Looking back at it, it doesn't seem like a long time ago, but it's been a couple years. But I feel like we're going in the right direction. Yeah.
Looking back, was there maybe a game or a practice that was really kind of that turning point where you really feel like the culture really got installed and everything like that?
I'll probably say last year, Southern Miss. That was a big win for us. Game 3 last year, we were our first 2 games we were outscored 110 to 10, and everybody counted us out, and we just didn't give up in that Southern Miss game. The 44-37 victory, which is very huge for us, and I feel like that just turned our season around.
Last question for you, just personally, what are just some of the things you just want to work on the rest of camp?
Really just getting to know everybody, just getting around the guys. I mean, I feel like I know the playbook pretty well, and I'll probably say it's just more than football, so for me it's just dwelling in the leadership role and just getting around everybody, getting around new faces, in the program, and just getting to know everybody on a personal level. And so that when we're out on the field, we know that we're battling for one another.
A few days into camp, what's really just stood out to you so far?
A few days, really effort, man. That's something we stress. Really been on effort a lot. A few days of camp, we started out kind of slow, just being in the heat, trying to adjust. But once we got adjusted, you could see that the huge jump with effort, guys get to the ball. It's something we've really been stressing all year. Details, real big on details. You hear me talk about that a lot. We've been pretty solid with details. Like, we got a lot of older guys, so it's really not more about schemes, all about just doing the details and stuff right. It was our Achilles heel last year, caused us to lose most games.
Just your position group. I mean, how are you feeling about that group just at this point of camp?
We got a lot of guys returning. We got new corners coming in, Adrian Cole, Jordan Mahoney, veteran guys, so they already know what to expect before just playing college ball. It's more just about learning the scheme. We're real excited about those guys being vets. Adrian Cole, Jordan, they're very mature, so it ain't too much about ingraining the culture. It's more just about learning the scheme because they come in with the expectation of getting the job done to the highest expectation.
You're a vet yourself. I mean, you've seen a whole lot. Kind of describe what the steps this program has taken ever since you've been here to now.
First coming in, it was rough. I mean, you can see that 2 and 10 and 3 and 9, something like that. Yeah, it was just a culture problem. Locker room wasn't where it was supposed to be. Lack of leadership. Really to understand what effort was. But, you know, Coach Jones came in, he stressed that stand-up effort, you know what I'm saying, what it means to be a leader, you know, be the A-State way. He came in and slowly, you know, we adopted that culture, and you see the change now. You got more guys leading. You don't really have to stress effort. You know what I'm saying? You can come out, watch practice. You see on the sideline, guys just emphasize yelling in, just effort, get to the ball, and stress little things like details, like hands up, you know, mirror the ball, and strip sets and stuff like that. And all that just lead to double positive.
Just for you personally, where do you feel like you've improved the most on since camp started?
Me personally, what I improved the most on? Well, me personally, I'm focusing more on my details, as far as like footwork, staying deep in the midfield, not so much of the scheme. You know, it's always good to increase in football IQ, but I've been here for 4 years, so it's not too much there, just getting a little kinks out, shoring up the open field tackling, something I kind of struggled with last year. So it'd be nice to clean that up.
Who are some of the younger guys that have really impressed you so far in camp?
Brandon Grau really stood out, man. Really explosive kid, you know what I'm saying, smart, picking up on the scheme, twitchy. That's what we like. He aggressive. So, and also James Reed. James Reed moved over to the field safety. He's we're running with ones right now. He got a few reps last year. He's doing pretty good.